If you want to build an AI auto repair receptionist for $0 in under 10 minutes, this is the fastest way to get started with AI automation. Hey everyone, I'm Adhiraj and welcome back. In this video, I'm going to walk you through step by step how to build a fully automated auto repair voice agent using Vapi and n8n. By the end of this video, you'll have a working auto repair agent that you can use for your own service business or offer as a complete solution to local auto repair shops. So let's get started. First, you want to go to Vapi, which is a platform used to build voice AI agents. I already have an account. I'm going to open my dashboard. If you don't have an account, create one. It's free. Once we're inside Vapi, we want to create a new assistant. Let's just wait for this to load up. Okay, so you want to go to Assistants and create new assistant. And you can name this Auto Repair Agent. And let's start from a blank template. Create assistant. And if you've been following along my other demos, the preferred model of choice is GPT 4.1 Mini. It's just the best I've tested out for service-based businesses. Click Publish. Okay, we want to leave this as Assistant Speaks First. This just means that our agent will greet them first when they answer the call. Instead of our other options, it could also wait for the user to say, hey, or also speak with a model-generated message. But let's leave it on Assistant Speaks First. And now for our system prompt, let's go to this file right here, Master Prompt Auto Repair. This is going to be available in my school community. You could also just screenshot this, copy paste it, and paste this right in here. This prompt basically defines the entire personality and playbook that our agent is going to follow. So it controls how the agent speaks. We tell it to sound conversational and natural, tells it what to listen for, and really provides a full playbook that it will follow. Also, we get real granular with it. We tell it what's the tool usage order. We're about to dive into tools next. So basically now, after pasting this in and clicking publish, our assistant is now going to behave like a real auto repair receptionist. Okay. And after this, now we want to give it some tools to use. So we'll go to tools and we're going to create 3 tools here. So first one is availability auto repair. Okay. And this is just going to check the availability. So let's go to our files, master availability auto repair. Just paste this in. Yeah, so guys, I've made this as simple as possible for you to get started with. Okay, just paste that in, click apply. We return the search state. All right, next is book appointment auto repair. JSON. Let's grab it from here. As you can see, what we're doing is we're grabbing the full name of the vehicle owner, the end date time for the auto repair, and the exact start date time for the auto repair appointment over here, okay? Awesome. And then for our final tool, it's going to be called qualify auto repair. It's going to ask qualification questions basically. Let's grab those. JSON. And yeah, so these are the 3 main things that we're grabbing. So what's the vehicle issue? Is it drivable? Can they even drive it to the shop? And information about the vehicle, okay? Apply. And save. Okay, the caller asks for an appointment. Vapi is going to trigger availability auto repair. Then when the caller picks a time, Vapi is going to trigger book appointment auto repair. And then finally, if the caller describes a vehicle issue, Vapi is going to trigger qualify auto repair. And then Vapi literally structures all of that very nicely for us and sends it to n8n or to our backend for processing. Okay, so now let's actually assign our assistant these tools. So go back over here, auto repair agent, and go to tools and select those 3 tools we just made. So now we can actually use and call those tools and click publish. Awesome. Now we need a phone number for our agent. Okay, so create phone number. And if you're in the US, you get 10 free phone numbers. I'm gonna name this auto repair agent. And you want to assign our assistant this phone number. So auto repair agent. And click save. So now our auto repair AI has a real working phone line. You can actually give it a call and have a full conversation with it. But it won't be able to do anything just yet. Okay, so now we need to build the actual backend in n8n. So go to n8n. When you first create an account and open your first workflow, it's going to look like this. So go over and it's going to be called master auto repair. Open this file, click Command A, Command C, and then Command V. There you go. So yeah, I've already done the work for you. Just paste it in. And now there's 2 things you're going to want to do here. First is update and connect your Google Calendar to this node. It's pretty straightforward. And also do it to this node over here. Okay. I have written up this sticky note right here, just giving you an overview of what's happening. I'll go over it. I'll skim over kind of what's going on here. And first of all, in our webhook, this is basically the entry point for our n8n workflow. You want to go to production URL and grab this. Go back to Vapi, assistance, and within messaging, we want to paste that in. So that's how our Vapi is now connected to the n8n. Okay, messaging and server URL. So that's our server URL. And while we're here, let's go down to server messages and uncheck everything except for function call. This is basically so we just don't send a bunch of unnecessary executions on n8n. We really only need it for function call right now. Okay, so skip and publish. So all we have is function call over here, okay? Now, let's go back to n8n. First, this is our entry point for the program. This is basically every time our AI triggers a tool call. As you saw, we just set it to tools. It's going to arrive over here. It's going to include information like the tool name, super important, the caller's message arguments, like the date they requested, the vehicle information, and basically everything flows through this node first. As you can see, it's literally the entry point, starts the entire workflow. Next, we do a routing by tool. So this basically routes our execution accordingly, or this basically routes our flow accordingly to what tool was being called. So availability is the top, book is the middle, and then qualify is the bottom. Okay. Now for our check availability section, over here this Google Calendar node is pulling all of the busy appointments for that requested day, and then we're merging the data. So over here, we're basically combining the tool call information as well as the calendar data. And the reason we do this is because over here, this is our code node where a bunch of the logic is. It's required for that node, okay? And this is basically the scheduling logic. And this handles the actual schedule generation. I spent a lot of time testing and implementing this code. So it starts by reading the incoming tool call data and the tool call ID, and then it loads our scheduling rules. So start time, end time, appointment length, buffers, time zone. This is where you would want to go in and actually customize this to your business. And then our script basically generates every possible time slot for that day. We grab all the busy appointments and filter out all the all-day events. And we're also removing any potential slot that overlaps with a busy window. Finally, we're converting these clean slots. Into a natural, easy to read times like Thursday, March 6th at 2:30 p.m. Finally, we convert these clean slots into natural, easy to read times. And these are just returned to Vapi so the agent can actually tell our caller what time works for both of them. Okay? So, and then finally, this reply just returns the slots. And this is just the agent actually sending those available times back with the correct tool call ID so the AI knows exactly how to respond. Okay, so this book appointment is basically when the customer chooses a time, this booking call is going to fire. And the Google Calendar node literally creates an actual auto repair appointment. If we click into here, you can see it's going to have this title. The summary is basically the name of the title. And it's going to have all the information that our tool call qualification step is collected. So vehicle name, issue, and whether it's drivable or not, whether they can actually drive it to the shop. Okay, along with our start time and end time. All right. And this will actually, it's programmed so it appears perfectly with the caller's time zone. Finally, this is just returning that the booking was successful. And then this is also just saying that lead qualification was successful and noted. Okay. Kind of went through that pretty fast. If you have any questions, drop it in the comments. Let's actually test this out. You're going to want to have your workflow active, first of all. Okay, so it's activated. Then open up your Google Calendar, which is linked to your nodes over here, and open up your Vapi so we can actually see what that phone number was. Let's give it a call. Okay.
Hello.
Oh, okay. So yeah, we're gonna want to go over here. As you can see, the assistant only said hello. It's because in our first message, we got to update this to what we had over here, which will be this. Okay. And click publish. And this is just what the assistant first says when they pick up. Okay. Let's go back to phone numbers. Let's give it a call.
Thanks for calling Los Angeles Auto Repair. This is Riley. What's going on with your vehicle today?
Yeah, Riley, my check engine light's on.
Got it. Can you still drive your car safely to the shop, or is it better not to risk it? Okay, what year, make, and model is your vehicle?
Yeah, I can drive it to the shop.
Could you share your vehicle's year, make, and model for me? Way I can get everything set up.
Yeah, it's a Porsche 911 2026.
Okay, so your 2026 911 has the check engine light on, and it's still drivable. Let me get that logged for you. Here's what we'll do. I'll get you scheduled with one of our certified. They'll diagnose it and get you back on the road. Sound good? What day and time works best for you?
Yeah, could we do Monday at 10 a.m.?
Monday at 10 a.m. looks like it should be available. Want me to book that for you?
Yeah.
Awesome. And what's your full name for the appointment?
Adiraj Hungal.
We got you down for Monday, November 18th at 10 a.m. with your 2026 with 911. Does that sound right?
It's a 911. Oh yeah, you got it right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Bye-bye. So that's the full setup. This setup, so as you can see, it books it perfectly. It has all the relevant information. And this setup works extremely well for real auto repair shops because they lose a massive amount of revenue because they can't answer every call. And this receptionist literally answers instantly, screens spam, collects the vehicle details, checks availability, and books real appointments straight into their calendar. And not to mention, this literally runs 24/7. Auto repair shops pay for this because it solves a real problem. Okay. So yeah, this is your complete auto repair AI receptionist. And if you want the full JSON workflow with the auto repair prompt files, the code templates, and complete step-by-step build videos, everything is available inside my school community. So download the files, duplicate the workflow, and you can get your first demo up in under an hour. Well, in under maybe 10 minutes, really. If this video helped, like, subscribe, and comment which industry I should build out next, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.